Hey guys, this is Shadowq, and today I wanted to talk about adding new mechanics to Smite that aren't already in the game. And I think I'm going to make this a series, so hopefully I'll upload a video every couple days or a week or so. And the reason for this is new mechanics that aren't in Smite already will, well, add diversity, make the game more interesting, and hopefully encourage more and more people to play. So let's get started, I guess. The first mechanic that I wanted to talk about this week is something called Trances. These existed in a game that I used to play called Bloodline Champions, which wasn't too popular, but the idea of this mechanic is actually really, really cool. So what it did is you would channel this ability, and if you got hit during the channel of the ability, it would reward you. So, for example, somebody's trance was you started channeling it. If you got hit, you would teleport behind the enemy and stun them. Or if you got hit during it, you would teleport to where your mouse cursor was on the screen, heal yourself and allies, and deal damage to anyone around it. Or like silence the person that hit you during the trance and then mitigate the attack. A whole bunch of stuff can be applied. And I think the idea would be really cool to Smite because right now Smite is obviously it's a very very high skill cap game, but at the same time it really rewards knowing how far you can push your character rather than the minute like jukes and mind games of people. And this is a mechanic that would promote more of the jukes and mind games. So I think that would be really cool to see in Smite. For example, you'd start channeling the ability. Maybe one version of it could only count for auto attacks. Maybe one version could only count for spells because in Smite it would be harder to implement this because you're getting hit by a lot more stuff than in other games at one time. So it would just be potentially too much to make it be triggered by anything. Uh, but let's say whenever you get hit by a spell, your trance would activate, meaning that you would mitigate the attack and maybe silence the opponent or give yourself like 50% damage reduction afterwards. Or there are so many applications for this, it's ridiculous. There are so many different things that can be done with this. It doesn't really matter, but I think the idea is really, really cool. Or maybe on a god that is considered to be like a warrior and brawling in their face, if you make one that disarms the enemy character when they hit you, making their brawling better, that would be really, really cool, I think. Like imagine on a new warrior auto attack based god, and you're boxing somebody else, you channel the trance, they hit you with an auto attack, it procs the trance, and then they're disarmed. Like I think that kind of stuff would be really cool. Uh, and there can be these really cool situations as well, where the enemy knows that you have a trance, so they stop attacking you for a sec, they bait out the trance, and they keep attacking you afterwards. Like, I don't know, it's just a really, really cool mechanic that I would love to see in Smite. So, let me know what you guys think. Please let me know in the comments section down below, and make sure you subscribe, and I'll get more of these videos out there real quick. Thank you very much, guys. See you next time.